So this is Ruby, my 2011 Camaro rear-wheel drive. It absolutely does not belong out here in the mountains, so definitely give this video a thumbs up. Hopefully you guys can hear me when I'm gonna walk that way somewhere, but yeah, peace. What is going on, YouTube? It's Lucas, aka Shot by Lucas, aka Luke Keys. Right now I'm in Vidiawu. Let me know if you know where Vidiawu is. But this video is basically, and I'm just kind of roaming around this little rock right now. Tried to find a little spot out of the wind. I'm gonna get right to it though. I don't feel obligated, but I feel it in me to make a year video. You know, I quit smoking weed over a year ago, and this video is basically to let everybody know it's okay to make mistakes. And you know, I don't want to portray myself as like a larger than life or a perfect person, because that's just not the case. Nobody's perfect. I'm very glad that I haven't gone back to smoking weed since I stopped, but the outreach from all you guys, and sorry, I'm like out of breath right now. It was a hike getting up here. But the outreach from everybody that's trying to quit, and just hearing everybody's stories, right, just kind of inspired me to make this. And I haven't smoked weed, haven't smoked anything in about a year, over a year. But basically, if you want to stop, right, and this is just some motivation, right, I'll show you guys some investments that I've been able to put in my portfolio because I've stopped smoking weed, because I have that extra money. And I'm telling you, right, when you drop a bad habit or a vice or whatever, you feel this sense of freedom, right? You feel this, it's almost like you just let free of your demons, right? So for me, that was definitely smoking weed, was that for me. And you know, if I had to, a year into this, right, over a year, I'm just like walking around rocks right now. Anyway, trying to get out of the wind for you guys too. I want to do this video in one take. No, I shouldn't go down there because I don't know how I'm gonna get back up. Okay, or down. Anyway, a little bit of motivation, right? So I'll show you guys what I've bought first off in a little bit. But second, if you want to stop smoking, you can't just tell yourself, yeah, I really need to stop, or yeah, I should probably quit. You have to rephrase these things and say, I will quit. I will not XYZ, right? And I'm not perfect. I drink whiskey every now and again, and I also wanted to show you guys these two because I actually just popped one in, I don't know, 10 minutes ago. These nicotine pouches, ONs, and I'm not just telling you this because I own Altria stock, but they've really helped me. Ticker symbol MO, by the way, and their fat dividend that they pay. But these tobacco-free nicotine pouches, especially if you smoked blunts like I did, they really kind of eased your mind off of quitting, right? I know it's, you know, you're dropping X for Y, but in the end of the day, you know, you're not putting smoke into your lungs, and very, very harmless, and, you know, not as selfish, I guess, as smoking weed is. But it's another thing about weed, right? Selfish behavior, right? If you find yourself just thinking like, man, you know, what song am I gonna play on my next smoke sesh, and what am I gonna do, and this, and it's all self-centered, right? That's kind of when I figured out that I had to stop, because of all the selfish behavior. And if I can recap how the last year has been without weed, absolutely phenomenal. Breathing on the tennis court, I don't know if you guys exercise or whatever sport you guys play, you'll be 20 times better at it. And you just have this sense of freedom, right? You don't depend on a substance. You're not relying on anything for happiness. So, you know, drink plenty of water if you're in the same boat that I was in, quitting weed, or if you're stuck, or if you relapsed, or whatever your case is, right? Drink plenty of water. And another thing that I found very helpful, which I wanted to share, rearrange some stuff, man. Like, rearrange, if you're living with your parents, rearrange your room. If you're living by yourself, or you have your apartment or a house or whatever, rearrange your whole apartment, because you have to keep your mind busy. You know, you have to almost instill this sense of a new beginning, if that makes sense. I think it's a lot of psychological, you know, there's a lot of psychological tactics involved in quitting. First and probably foremost being all these affirmations, right? I will stop, I will not, I will do this, I must. Anyway, but this video is partially motivation too at the same time, because I've been able to add some gemstones to my investment portfolio. If you know me, you know I love gold. I'm a gold connoisseur, but this is not gold, these are gemstones. And I wanted to show you guys this because this is money that would have gone to weed that went to precious gemstones instead, and I'm just ecstatic about it every time I see them. So this is the paperwork for the gemstones. I bought a ruby, an emerald, cut emerald, and a sapphire. And I've always wanted to have gemstones in my collection. Why, you might ask? Because there are less of these than there are US dollars, if that makes sense. Alright, so there's the ruby right there. I'm going to try to put that more in the light so you guys can see her. That's my round cut ruby. We'll do my favorite last, which is the emerald. There's the sapphire. Just look at the color on that thing, man. I love that thing. Okay, and then the last but not least, the emerald cut emerald, man. That's definitely my favorite one right there. JamesAllen.com if you guys want to buy gemstones. But yeah, there's the gemstones. You guys already saw the paperwork. Everything is legit. As always, thank you guys so much for the support. I'm here if you want to reach out to me or just need somebody to talk to. I probably know what you're going through if you're quitting weed. So in celebration of over a year, I'm going to unload some 9mm rounds out of my Taurus. So like, comment, subscribe. I really don't care, but God bless you guys.
Lucky's Music.